Drew Pritchard is one of Britain's leading decorative salvage dealers.
Wow! You've turned furniture into a religion.
He's on the hunt for weird and wonderful objects.
The shape is like the Nautilus, isn't it? Amazing.
This week, on a mission that takes him from the home counties to London, then Cumbria, Drew's charmed by some exotic wildlife in Berkshire.
I love it.
He's Aslan.
If he's Aslan, shouldn't he be behind the wardrobe?
Exactly.
But less impressed by a beast in Battersea.
I'm 90% in love with it, but I really hate the eagle.
With help from the team,
It's completely peppered with staples.
Drew draws on decades of expertise to discover the extraordinary and the unique.
I've never seen one of those. What a great thing.
At Drew's warehouse in North Wales, it's an important day.
This will scale it nicely. Colour's better as well.
Last week's haul of new stock needs to be photographed for the website.
Can you do one as a portrait as well? Even if you don't have to get all the chair and just half the chair would be okay. Today I am art direction and removals. We're a bit of both.
He's getting in the way here.
And getting in Hilary's way. This is part of the process. It's something we've been doing together now for 15 years?
A million years.
A million years, yeah, we've been doing this. And we've developed it over the years to know now. We know exactly when something looks right. We know exactly when it looks wrong. This is important stuff. This is the shop window now.
Since the showroom in Conwy closed, each of Drew's treasures can only find its new home if a customer likes what they see on the website.
The best thing, what I like to do is mix different pieces of furniture we're selling on the same site together. So we've got these, which are just fun. And I think they'll look quite nice there. I was doing all my own photography on a little 40-quid camera. And then Hilary came along and did it properly, but in the sort of style and the way that fitted with me as well. And then it's evolved from there, very much as the pair of us doing it. And I don't have to say to Hilary how I want things doing, ever. She knows exactly how I want it to be done.
So these will go on the website tonight, and I imagine they'll probably be very popular, so they'll probably sell quite quickly. There's a sort of an element of styling a product to make it look good, you know, finding a piece of furniture that complements it so that when you're displaying it, it kind of shows it off to its best. You know, maybe even putting it in a sort of setting that you'd have it in a home.
On the website, pieces with very different origins and styles need to look like they make sense together. But it's on the road that Drew's unique universe of objects is created, often from visits to dealers who see the antiques world in a very different way.
People with a different vision, a different way of doing things are exciting. These are the people I like to meet. It's the single most exciting thing you can do, isn't it? Meeting different people, getting their take on the job, on how they look at it. I find it really exciting and enriching.
Today, Drew and T are travelling 220 miles southeast into Berkshire to explore a collection created by a relatively new dealer with her own take on the world of antiques.
Today we are off to meet a lady called Elizabeth who runs Litten Tree Antiques in Berkshire, and she's got an old chapel-type building. So I thought, well, you know, we don't often, being honest with you, get into this area, so I thought we'll go and have a look. See what's what.
1,000 years ago, the estate where the Berkshire village of Hampstead Norreys stands today was given by William the Conqueror to Theodoric the goldsmith, a German immigrant said to have been the greatest gold and silver craftsman in the country. Some have theorized that Theodoric built a small castle locally to secure a stash of precious metals and jewels. Today, a former Wesleyan chapel houses another stash of treasures. Litten Tree Antiques is a vibrant collection of objects curated by former management consultant Elizabeth Lever.
I started about 4 years ago, and Savage Hunters was quite key in helping me. I was convalescing from an illness, and so it was my how-to guide. I took notes. I watched about 70 episodes back to back, and that sort of launched my hobby and turned it properly into a business. I love sort of taking British pieces and mixing it with things from around the world. You know, basically a little bit like me, an Irish American living in West Berkshire. It's sort of kind of my take on the world. If you had said to me I was going to start a business at 50, I never thought I would do that. It evolved, and I would love to be working till I'm 85. I don't think you'll ever get bored doing this.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we come and have a look?
Yeah, sure.
After you. Hey, lovely.
This is nice.
You've got great things everywhere. I like that lamp. Wow, look at this. That's very, very beautiful. Like it.
I'm glad you do.
It's just perfect. This is a really happy, lovely environment to shop in, isn't it?
Draws you in, doesn't it? Draws you in down the middle.
Yeah, exactly. We are in Elizabeth's beautiful shop, which is based in this old chapel. And it's really good. The overpowering word that comes to mind when you walk through a door is chic. It's grown up. It's educated. It's got it. You know, it has that thing. You know, there's a certain special something that you need. And she's got it. Look at him. Look at that.
He's my mascot.
Where did you get this from?
He came from County Durham. We think he was from a museum there.
I love it. I love it.
But look at him, look at his rib cage, and he's Aslan.
If he's Aslan, shouldn't he be behind the wardrobe?
Exactly.
So he's got a price on him. I know he's your mascot, but he's got a price on him.
Yeah, no, he's for sale.
It's a seated lion. It's really interestingly modelled, you know? When you look at it from the back, his back is showing the skeleton, it's showing the rib form through his skin. Why have you done that? And that's what interests me.
The artistic origins of this striking plaster lion are unknown, but probably dating from around 1900, the character of the sculpture is still vivid and the original paint charmingly aged. It could be worth around £1,450.
It's great.
It's the rib cage that gets me every time. I mean, starving lion.
How much is the starving lion?
I've got a retail at $925.
What can you do?
$725.
That's very good of you. Thank you very much. I'll take him.
Okay.
She hits me $725. Well, hell, get it in the back of the van pronto. You know, that's a great price. I think he's worth double that. I do buy a lot of animals. I love animals. To buy models of them for your house, it's been going back millennia. You know, everybody's did it. The Egyptians did it. They had models, you know, in their places. It's just great fun. Tell you what, I can't stop looking at. What are these little boxes behind you? Are they Italian?
Yeah, these are all Italian marquetry boxes.
Are they new?
From Sorrento. Yeah, they're all new, and I don't really buy new things, but...
These are great.
I literally love the process. This guy, I loved his story. He's a fisherman during the summer, and he only does these in the winter.
Are they massively expensive?
They're quite expensive.
Are they?
Yeah. But, you know, I'm open to offers.
Well, how much are they? I don't know.
Well, so these little boxes, they start at 65.
Okay.
And then something like this one, which is a jewelry box,
Yeah.
is 525.
Okay.
But this is a one-off.
God, that's lovely, isn't it? If nothing else, they'll dress a piece of furniture I'm trying to sell. Because it's all well and good me saying to you, buy that George III table and put something nice on it and it'll look great. If I actually do that and present that in a photograph and show you how good it can look, you're more than likely it's gonna help you buy that piece. Oh, that's lovely.
That's nice, isn't it?
Ooh, hello. That's beautiful. Yeah, they are lovely. I've just drawn to these.
You have those on your desk?
Just love that. See the one behind you there? See that one there?
Yeah.
How much is that one?
I think this is 250.
That's just spectacular,
Look at that.
isn't it? That's wonderful. I'd like to take those.
Okay.
If you can give us a bit of discount, great.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Buying something brand new.
I know.
But they're just lovely. You buy really good things.
They look nice on top of each other.
Yeah,
like that.
they're just great. So £335, I think, I spent on 3 items. Fine. We're not going to make any money initially. But you know what? Every now and again, you just got to buy something because it makes you really happy to buy it, and they make me really happy to buy. That's great. Tell me about this.
Well, I thought you might like that. I love it, and I can't believe it hasn't gone. Is it arts and crafts?
It's late arts and crafts, it's more bent towards the aesthetic movement,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. That's really, really very much my sort of thing. God, that's nice as well. So it's just a cupboard. But stylistically, it's so bold. Proportionally, it's second to none. That's not just been shoved together in any old workshop. That's been done by somebody who knows what they're doing.
The sleek ebony inlay decoration on this elegant ash cabinet suggests an aesthetic movement furniture maker, for whom beauty was the most important feature of any piece. It's likely to have been the work of 19th century London-based Hampton & Sons, whose furniture was prized by elite Edwardians and chosen to adorn the Dorchester Hotel and the Royal Yacht Britannia. Dating from around 1890 and in highly original condition, it could be worth around £1,200.
What are you asking for that?
I need about 6 for that.
600.
Yeah.
In Berkshire, Drew's impressed by the sophisticated vision of a relatively new dealer to the trade.
Wow, look at this. That's very, very beautiful.
And he's discovered a stunningly constructed 19th century ebony inlaid side cabinet in extraordinary condition.
What are you asking for that?
I need about 6 for that.
600.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take it.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
I'm so happy with that. Do you know when you buy something, you think, I'm just so glad. £600. Right, so you look at that and go, well, it's just a little side cabinet for £600. You put that into a room just on a plain flat wall by itself, and it will sing out. You'll go, wow, look at that. Look at that. I'm interested to know how you got into this, because your eye is really good.
It started as a hobby. I've always loved interiors and decorative antiques. And, you know, watching you guys, you gave me a bit of a how-to. And, you know, I love it.
So how long have you been doing this then?
4 years.
Is that all? Astonishing. You're way further ahead than most. To be perfectly honest, she looks like she's been doing it for 10. She's buying with a heart and an eye, and that's enough. You know, she's already there. Just stay there now. Just stay there. She's got it. Keep doing it. Give me a second. I think there was just something out here that I can't look at. Okay, yeah, this one. It's just not very old, just looks great. Really nice, just a great shape. What do you want for it?
Oh, I take 125.
Sold.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just beautiful. This wonderful, just turned piece of timber that's a lamp, table lamp. Just looks great. That shape is just right, the colour's just right, the base is just right. When it's like that, you just got to buy it.
With some extraordinary objects already in the bag, there's still Elizabeth's storage barn to visit.
Ooh,
Oh, lovely building.
what a lovely building, yeah. That's a very nice dresser. This is nice as well. So the workshop space, beautiful old barn, tons of her stock in there. There's a very subtle 18th century dresser there. But just to the right of it is a mahogany side table. So this is George III, sort of bang on George III. English. Just can we spin it around like that?
I just thought it was, I quite liked it. It was quite deep. And
Yes.
I liked legs. And that's the only reason I bought it, really.
You bought it for exactly the right reasons. A lot of the time, these have been cut down for a million different reasons. They were cut down and cut down and cut down. So it loses that proportion. This one hasn't had that done. The proportion is still pretty much exactly the same as it was when the day it was made.
Dating from around 1760, when mahogany, imported from the Caribbean where it was harvested by an enslaved workforce, had become a low-cost material for British furniture makers. The elegant proportions and tabletop of this writing desk are in stunning original condition. Though it needs some restoration to the drawer runners, it could be worth around £600.
It's just down to price, really.
Yeah.
Just if
I don't really want a lot for it.
It can't be a lot.
No, yeah.
It really can't be, so.
Will you make me an offer? Because I didn't pay a huge amount for it.
120 quid.
I need a little bit more than
That's
that.
what it's worth.
You think?
Yeah.
I'd take 160.
40 quid difference. 160. Yeah, go on. Yeah,
Okay.
go on. It's got enough going for it. Can we go and load up, get
Sure.
everything on? We'll come back for that one, I think. Cool. All right.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
do it.
you.
My day with Elizabeth has been really good, actually. It's great to meet new talent in the business, and Elizabeth is that. She's buying in her own particular way, and she's doing it very, very well.
I've really enjoyed meeting Drew today. I thought he was incredibly generous with his knowledge and sharing and advice and tips, and also was very positive of what I'm doing. So it's meant the world to me, really. It makes me really reinforces my desire to keep going and to keep doing more of the same.